Hello, I'm Jane Pauley. Have you ever heard the call of the wild? Barbara O'Grady did. It was her life calling. Yellowstone National Park. Timeless natural wonderland, where bison still roam.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Yellowstone.
This is where 59-year-old Barbara O'Grady found herself.
Yellowstone for me is the answer to the question, why?
A certified interpretive guide, she tells visitors the story of the wilderness.
And because the hot water had already broken it down, making it much softer, it was able to just erode it away very easily.
She was a college freshman from Connecticut when she first saw Yellowstone.
I signed on for a 6-week cross-country geology field trip. 7 girls loaded into the Vassar College wagon, and we drove out west and explored all the way. I did know when I saw the Rocky Mountains in the rearview mirror that someday I was going to live out west. I knew that. I had to.
Years later, she was far from the wilderness, making presentations in windowless conference rooms. And at home, she was a mom with 4 kids.
It was a juggling act phase of my life. We all worked together, but it was so hard. I felt like not the best mother, a lot of the times, not the best worker.
The 80s were the having it all decade when you felt guilty no matter what you did.
Absolutely. I think that was such a destructive myth that we had to live with. You still have to make really hard choices.
Craving a little time alone, 14 years ago, she took a trip to Glacier National Park to take a class on wolves. Wolves?
Totally random.
Did you think that was at all strange?
Not at all. It was something very
primal.
There was just something very important missing from my life. And I needed to find it. Every morning I would log on to my work computer and I would immediately go to the Old Faithful webcam so I could see what it was doing in Yellowstone. And then it came to a point where that didn't do it for me anymore. I actually had to be here. So it'll be a little bit challenging to find white goats against all.
Did you think your life was going to reveal itself or that you had to go find it?
I was confident that there was going to be a little bit of a revelation. My job was to recognize it.
And at the age of 55, she did.
And I was like, oh my God, this is it.
It was a paleontology project in Yellowstone, unpaid.
I said yes, right away.
It was a pivotal moment in her life. Your marriage wasn't going to survive this.
I think we both knew that at the time. It was a very high price to pay.
Her kids were out of college and starting new lives. 4 years ago, she began a new life too.
It's going to go a little higher, I think. Wow.
That's really beautiful, isn't it?
You're a woman on your own now.
My husband said that he believes he's the only man in the United States that has lost his wife to a national park. Just watching the cycle of life the animals go through, I think it really helps put your own life in perspective.
Oh, you can see his little face.
I'm not searching anymore. I have arrived. I'm here. This is it. This is life. This is me.